We've got some really cool things to show you, and Ingrid Bencosme is here.
Yes.
She's a former preschool and kindergarten teacher.
Correct.
Who has 4 beautiful children of her own.
Yes, I do. Very busy.
5 if you count Thomas, because they're all here today at the Buckhorn. Wave, guys! You're on the TV, live national San Antonio television. We're on cable everywhere, and you have brought some great things for us to keep kids' brains moving over the summertime.
Correct.
And to learn.
Yep.
This is an old-time favorite.
Yes, I had that when I was a kid.
Me too. I had Merlin and then Simon, and this is all about memory, isn't it?
Yes.
Remembering colors and sounds and following the rules.
Yep. Inevitably, over the summer, that lapse of time, kids forget things, and so a good way to keep them sharp and in a fun way, we have lots of different memory games that you can play.
Have you seen the Minion movie yet?
Not yet. My kids can't wait to, though.
Let me tell you, none of it is in English. And in fact, it's not a language. My wife and I fell asleep the other day at Santico's watching it, but they loved it. But
yeah.
They've incorporated into this memory game.
Yes, there's lots of different versions of the Hasbro, and they do different editions depending on what's popular. Okay,
but you made one too, right?
Yes, you could get a store-bought memory game, or you can make your own. Yes, I made one based on my book, Teeth Fairies.
Cool. Well, and Emma, would you come over? You want to play memory with me real quick? Let's do this. Can you show me how this works, Emma? Come right over here in front of the TV camera. And
come on over here, love.
You set these up. Come over here so we can see your pretty face. But the memory game is something everybody in the family can play. And, of course, you set the cards up, and you got to match them, right, Emma? Is that
can you do that?
Do you like playing that game?
Yes.
Who's smarter, Mommy or Daddy?
Trick question,
Daddy?
What?
I don't think so. They married your mama. Listen.
That's right.
And your mama's really smart. So I think they're both pretty smart. You want to show me how to play this? So you flip one over, and then you got to find a match, right? Oh, those don't match.
Is that a match?
I flip those over. But what I can't do is look, right? Am I supposed to look? Is that how it works?
It's your turn now. You turn, Em.
Play a little bit. But what ages are we talking about here? And what is the age to get them stimulated for memory?
Well, as early as school age. They can start playing memory games at 3, 4 years old, and it's a good way to sharpen that skill and help with their memory.
And teach them phone numbers.
Absolutely.
Addresses.
And there's sound memory games, there's visual, spatial, so there's all different types that you can play.
Okay, let's talk about what you've created here, because this is really exciting. We're all familiar with like Elf on a Shelf and stuff like that.
Yes.
But Teeth Fairies is your idea, because, obviously, the Tooth Fairy comes to your house all the time.
Yes, it was inspired by my own kids. I created Teeth Fairies for my own kids, and it's an interactive game, book and doll set, and you can personalize it. It's a keepsake, and it's meant to come and go at the loss of each tooth, and it's meant to comfort children. Make sure you have girls, you know what it's like to get them to brush and eat healthy. So it's been a great tool to get them to do that, and
they get a little
it's a lot of fun. There's lots of fun tips on what you can do with the fairy at teethfairies.com, and pediatric tips.
And that's important. What do you do? What do you do when you lose a tooth, especially at 9 o'clock at night?
Oh boy, yes. You know what? It helps to the tooth goes. She's a tooth fairy in training, and when the tooth falls out, it goes into the little fairy pocket, and she goes back and forth each night to the head tooth fairy and lets her know if your kids are doing a good job with their teeth.
You got to have one of these, because number one, she keeps up with the tooth. Okay?
That's right.
Because there's nothing worse than having it in a plastic bag under a pillow.
Oh boy, and there's no pillow. This fairy does not want to wake kids up, so she leaves special surprises wherever she was last.
And puppets are good too for interactive.
Books and puppets are a winning combination.
And these are special because you can create them. Where do you find these?
Well, this I got at a teacher's store, and you could pretty much pick them up online, I'm sure, at Amazon. These are really great for attention span. It sort of helps engage children and draw them into a story, and makes them part of it. You can act it out. You can role play. It really engages them.
What do you think, Emma? What do you think about that, huh? How you doing? Look at me, the eyeball over there. Your mommy's pretty smart, isn't she? She's the best teacher you could have, too, right? Does she read to you every night? That's really important, too, isn't it?
That's
Ingrid?
right. Reading every night. Read
a lot. Reading. What is it? They used to tell us reading is fundamental.
That's right. It is.
For more information on these ideas, get a copy of Ingrid's book, and to experience Teeth Fairies, go to that website, teethfairies.com.
And we will have a book signing at Barnes & Noble's in Northwoods. Yeah, at 7 o'clock on Thursday.
And you're giving back.
Yes, this part of the proceeds of the book goes to communities and schools.
Wonderful. Straight ahead on SA Live, how our community is standing up against violence, a problem here in San Antonio. We'll tell you more about that when we return.